Welcome everyone to Midas to Glory episode 5. So we, from the last video, we hit adventure tier. In this video we've got a lot of codes to do, to cover and to go through. But we're going to start off with all of our daily plays that we did. Of course, here on Midas to Glory, completely free to play. And we're going to be looking at campaign today, actually. And we do need to get a 2 here, need to ideally avoid 6. We get 6, we are screwed, but we do want the 2 from the corner, and we don't get it. We get the bronze pack though, which could contain either Trish or Jimmy. We don't get that though, we get a bunch of Theon cards. Need to ideally get 6, or 1, that's equally fine. Of course, plus 3 in the silver packs would give you a Jimmy or Trish. Need to avoid 1 and 4. Ideally want a 6. Actually, yep, ideally a 6. And we do get a 1 because it pushed back. We're not going to spend any credits on that. We're not going to get anything anyway. The luck, you can sort of tell if you're going to get some good luck out of War the Ropes if your like packs are quite decent. But as was the worst packs, and we got nothing which correlates. But onto Tomb Smasher. That 1 free area giving us 5 points there. Another blue, get another blue one, which gives us 2 points. Naughty nice token. And another, but that's a yellow. There's a point, so we do get the 10 pack. That is the second to last of the yellow packs. Just then we're on about 12 points. Getting hit with the claw there. Okay, we did actually get one of the blues, so now we need to sort of try and get lucky with this, and we don't quite get lucky. And it was green. There was a green one there anyway, so we're not going to take a chance. We do lose, and we get nothing. That's to be expected. We do get some RDPs, 2 RDPs, and some tokens. Not in nice. Kit Wilson and Tiffany Stratton, which is not too bad. Anyway, so let's look into campaign for this one, for this episode, because we are going to try and get some adventure cards. So we're not going to start from rookie. We're going to start all the way up from here to pro, which is just the adventure cards. So let's get started with level 1. So yeah, all these matches are predetermined. So as you can see, we got level 0 adventure cards here on any stats. And I actually did get a Liv Morgan on this account earlier today, just before I went live. But we are going to complete Short Spears in stages, and you'll see sort of what the stats are. They are very easy, and then we're going to get into all the codes that we managed to get. Now there is another code coming out. I'll put it in the description if it comes out before this video does officially upload on Midas on the channel. Of course, we are working on the Midas to Glory as well as Road to Dark Key on Midas Gaming, which if you want, of course, if you want to watch, feel free to go and watch it. It's a good series, it's quite enjoyable. Episode 3 is out now, where it's just released. I'm working on the machine, or die machine. As you can see there, 3 stars. Of course, when you get 3 stars at a stage, you will get to unlock a level. You get to unlock a level at 1 star, and you get 5 picks and 10 forging crystals, which is easily the best way to get these forging crystals. Now, you can only do each level once in terms of completion. Once you get the first pack, it's finished, it's done, it's over. But we do need very high level cards, hence why, since you last probably saw the series, stuff wasn't as leveled, and now everything's leveled. As you can see there, John Cena Procky. Of course, we do have the AJ Styles event card. Very bad, very low rank, but it is still going to help us a lot, especially come the later stages anyway. Well, I say the late stages, not really the late stages, more when we get more static pros, more static cards in general, really. Which will be in the coming stage, of course, Doom Boom, Super Showdown can help as well with that. Can get lucky in Super Showdown. Of course, this is again, now the reason we did start on Pro and not Rookie is simply because we don't need any cards from the Rookie stages. We don't need support or anything of that. We've got Nico Vance's level here. Now, the only reason we're not checking the stats is because these stages are extremely easy. Every card can just 4-stat them. Of course, only 100 Ks. We don't even need the alignment difference. Again, very low difference anyway, especially in this part of the campaign. But as we do get higher, we do start hitting sort of 400,000 stats, where you need equipment, and it can cost a whole load of credits to get maxed out. Well, not maxed out equipment, just get rerolls, because it's basically gambling with all these rerolls. You either get very lucky or you don't get lucky. Simple as that. There's no different way of doing it. Just gonna hit see Sean's business saying it is getting ugly. And we are quickly approaching Sean Spears, trying to get through as quickly as I possibly can. Do get 35 picks per about 4. I think it's like 6 times 5 and then 10. So it's 40 picks a stage. Which again, very good for picks. But it's again, the main reason we're doing it is fortune tokens. Of course, you do have ring domination, which shows up very frequently, sadly, but very frequently, to get 400 crystals as well. Of course, in daily mission packs that you see, your daily quests, make sure you do them. You may get the odd fortune token, Agent Proct, which is always nice to see. But as you can see here, just quickly getting these cards, trying to defeat them quickly anyway. Very easy matches. All these are start to get more difficult towards sort of 21s than the 28s sort of stages. 28 is when they start being leveled up, and then you get your 50 to 56 stages, which are very painful to get done, especially because of your of the fact they increase the stats. It's like the mid-card campaign, the difficult stages start at 50. As where you're getting more super moves. Easy way to get super moves, Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble just losing in itself can give you up to 60% super move meter, which is very good. Now we'd see that Joe Hendry card. We'll actually be looking into that Joe Hendry card a little bit later in the episode with these codes that we did have from the Christmas, sort of 12 days of Christmas sort of thing. We're on day 10 now, as of recording anyway. So by the time this come out, may have another code, we may not have another code though, however. But let's just get into it. You can see Brock Lesnar and the Vaporwave tag team there. John Cena and Grayson Waller winning very easily. Again, more 3 stars. These stages shouldn't have trouble with, but it's an easy way to get your tier cards. Especially when you are either 2-starring or 1-starring stages. If you get to the higher stages, getting pros is everything. You get XP for getting pros. Equally, with all your pros that you get XP for proing them, assuming they're your tier or higher. You get more XP if it's higher than your current tier, for example, static for us. And then, Royal Rumble tier, when that comes out around the end of January, is what we'll be aiming towards. But I do think this video will be a bit longer, just mainly because of campaign, and then we're also going to be looking at Boom as well. Now, these some of these videos are going to be recorded on Twitch, but I'm going to start to probably diverge away from recording these on Twitch, and do them on just solo recording, independent recordings, and Kim Midas Gaming. For Twitch 6 anyway, it's going to be live streaming on YouTube. Although Kim Midas Supercard is going to stay on Twitch. Mainly because Kim Midas Supercard doing, let's say, Black Ops Cold War, for example, which is Road to Dark Ether, makes not very much sense. But as we do now face Sean Spears at level 7, a very easy campaign stage. Here, of course, I know they've got a better manager, but it's because ours aren't leveled up. Equally, we do not need them. these are level 0 cards, and then the stats going to increase to level 100 cards, but singles, meaning that you should have an easy run with them. Roughly about 180k, 190s, maybe the odd 200s, depending on the stat. But other than that, very easy. Especially with likes of Liv Morgan, Just Stratus, Jimmy Uso. Going from there. Of course, the event campaign will get quite easy. It's as soon as you get more pros of their statics, for example, from Naughty and Nice, they're easy. They'll get basically if you get Mr. Iguana Pro, or you got the Parker Pro, Bailey, etc., etc. That'd be all good. But as you can see there is Sean's bits complete. Now we're on to Santos. Of course, we do have a reward, which is going to be a Adventure card, and it's going to be the Great Muta, which is actually the final boss of the Adventure map, ironically. But now, let's get into the codes. So, I don't have these all in order to when they were done. I'm just going to claim them and then tell them what they're for. So, this should be the clothing present, and this is 4 Dominant Mystic, 4 Dominant Dirty Doms. It's the code. 4 Dirty Doms gives you this. Not really the most useful, but it helps you get the JBL. This is 6 Twisted Blisters. Of course, I'll show the list at the end. This one will give you a Bomb Break, and this is the 7 spears, a common, I think, I'm pretty sure it is, but I'll check the list after the news anyway. This is 8 Tides of Ripping. Or ripping, because we've got treats equipment there. Very support there for Tristratus. This is 10 Hendry hand claps, sorry, 10 Hendry hand claps. This one is for 9 Devil's Kisses. Of course, I'll show the list of every QR code in the end. And this will be 5 Golden Yeets with, of course, we were very late to claim this foil JU sub. As you can see, 76,000 foil JU subs. And of course, we do get the Toys person as well for Naughty and Nice. But I'll just show the list again in the sort of news section. Oh, God, there is the new promo now, which is 11 Pipe Bomb promos. So, I will claim that in a minute. Let me just actually no, let me just put that in now. 11 Pipe Bomb promos. There we go. It's for foil CM Punk, which is actually very good. So I'll just claim that real quickly. So, yep, this is the pack. Get I'm already at 11,000 CM Punks, holy. But there is 11 Pipe Bomb promos for that foil CM Punk Adventure card. No supports, unfortunately. But again, it's nice to get some foil cards, though, for sure. And yeah, let's continue on with campaign. So this is left and right arrows only. So meaning that we cannot use Tiffany Stratton, unfortunately. Now we should level up Stephanie Vaquer, simply because of the tag. First of all, it's very important that you do get your tags. I'm just gonna put the estimated 41 image just to change it up a little bit. The supports and stuff are going to stay at level 0, but as you can see, level 0 stats. I'm just gonna put it to charisma just in case of a female tag in charisma, especially with that AJ. Seemingly, I don't think I do have some, but not really the most effective at the minute. Actually, no, I did get a treats present, actually, didn't I? That was Adventure. Here it is. Yeah, I got one. Just here, we'll use this to level stuff up. Of course, using the Eon cards there, and let's get into it. Of course, we can also level up every single support that we do have, just to use and to try and make use of anyway. So we're using we're against this Maurice. Now these males should win very easily, no matter the issue. So yeah, the next match regarding charisma should be an easy win for us. There's Steph, H. Lamorne, so beating Julia. It is another female match, so I'm just going to use a support here. Hopefully we don't lose against AJ. Yeah, we're just going to lose to AJ, so we just need to do some changes real quick. Of course, there is the campaign spreadsheet as well. But do bear with us. We can get an easy 3 stars. We just should check the chat list. So, just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Do apologize about this. So, yep, Cena destroys Ray Phoenix. Steph will beat Julia very easily, 161,000. And then Liv Morgan should beat that. Yeah, thank God she beats her. Oh, I didn't want to have to do that a 3rd time. And there we go. I'm actually going to get on my computer the checklist for campaign, just to see it for my more specific area. Of course, level 9 is just speed, so we just need to be careful of stuff in back here, getting put in matches. We can actually level up this treats present just in case. Of course, the static 83,000, very overpowered. Looking at it for the pros, well, for these sort of sections, the all speed match it's a female solo match and 2 male single matches, which is perfectly fine. So 270k there. Now we are actually fine for this match as it's 600k, as we're using 600k compared to the sort of 500k. Of course, with that tag as well, 281. Of course, I got the campaign special as a separate tab. And then with Morgan, with a very easy win there against Steph. And that is complete. Okay, now Angel Garza standing between us. Now Paul Heyman's our manager used, but we do have too many picks, so just do these picks. I'm going to talk about what's sort of going on with this channel. So, as you know, Master Glory is doing decently as a series. Of course, as I mentioned, this will be now more independent recording instead of online stream recorded. You know, from stream, we'll be focusing mostly on the main account on streams and this account on records. But I do want to do more on the main account for it. So let me know what you want to see from the main account, like general things. Maybe, I mean, I do have to do a review on Naughty Nads, which will be using the main account. But yeah, the sort of main account for the channel sort of been sort of dead to waters, really. Except if you've been watching my streams. If you've been watching my streams, it's not dead to waters. But if you're not in my streams, first of all, I'm on Twitch at King Midas Supercard, where I do stream not every single day, but I do stream most days for roughly about 2 hours. Now I'm based in UK, so it's typically between like 4 PM to 8 PM if I'm gonna stream. And then I go for about 2 hours or so, now hour 30. I do try to average an hour 30, but do more days across the week. We'll just get rid of it. Or actually, no, we'll keep them for training food. So we go back into campaign. So we do level 10. Now I'm just going to check the matches. Just have a table match for the females, so just got to be careful about that. Actually, no, I did get a Zelina's Vega support. I'm pretty sure. I just can't remember if it was prize or not. It might have been prize. Yeah, it was prize. Let me get the Zelina support leveled up real quick. There we go, 17. Yeah, 31,000. Just supporting Liv and Steph. And the males are fine. They are very good males. Use the event card there. The AJ event. Okay, Grayson should be definitely fun against Angel there. Nice and easy. And then this match we are just going to increase with a with our clothing present. Of course, Stephanie Vaquer is Jambu, so she hopefully might get some. So if she procs, which she doesn't, it's unfortunate, but it does happen. She don't proc all the time, of course. Now, spoilers for Monday Night Raw, there are new champs. So you may see AJ has now lost his champ boost. It's now the Usos who've got it. So if you've got the Usos, especially Jim Uso from Naughty and Nice, you should have a decent up arrow, especially for the mid-card campaign. Going from that now, speed charisma. I'm just being careful of any potential. There's 2 female matches. One of them's in speed and one's in charisma. It's just a male tag in charisma, so it's fine. So let's get into it. So this is the 236 on Julia. Very good card there. Of course, she's in the Morgan. And Steph will just about beat Bailey. Just about. And then now we're going to move on to Cena and AJ. We're just going to use support just in case. And yeah, there we go. Very easy. Only 280s. Very simple for this account. Okay, now stage 12. And charisma, just need to look at the charisma match. Well, matches, should I say. Female have got toughness match. Male have got the charisma match. Okay. Should be alright with the charisma match. Of course, Maxine does have a champ boost still for a manager, meaning that she gets an increased rate. Ooh, almost lost to D'Lo there, but did get a win. Okay, now these 2 should win on their own without any issues. And yep, they won. Now the next match we are just going to use that guitar just in case. Well, pro guitar should I say. And there we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, that's why. Both shown as pros. Step closer to my whooping apparently. Almost at stage 14, which is Santos. Okay, this match, there's a male power match with a table involved, a charisma match, and a female tag match as well. But Maxine does have a champ boost initiated, so just got to be careful of Maxine. Which with this we can just level up the Avenge Maxine. It'll be much better anyway compared to their Maxine. And so Liverpool over 300. Just got to be careful of that male power match. Other than that, it's quite easy. We can use it support to justify anyway. And yeah, there we go. Liverpool should be more than high enough. Mm. 267 and 276. Yep, we're all good. This will be Sami Zayn with Terry Funk. Quite an easy match. got to be careful of any supports. Now this where they would use a table on us, so we're just going to backfire with that table. Using our own support, I'll power that table. Do a 50k additional bonus and 250s on both. Quite easy. Almost 260 though on Farouk or Ron Simmons and Rey Mysterio. Ray. Now we're on Santos Escobar himself. Get more foreign tokens, toughness and speed. Of course, just got to be careful of that toughness manager. But if I go scroll down on this, I know you can't see it, but it's every single match's tag. Just a concern of the 2 male tag matches. There is a female speed tag as well. That's concerning. So we are going to use Grayson Waller, wherever he may be. He is there. He hopefully should help if we got toughness equipment. Don't think we do though. Of course, we're not been using any toughness equipment. There we go, get him to 220. Just there, and then we can use him hopefully in that other match. Now the speed match is the females. How high is that female match? It's 485. So we're just going to increase the lift by a little bit. There we go. We should be good. Of course, we do have that that guitar if we need it, which we may need it for the 3rd match, but not the 2nd one. Because all these matches are affected by champ boost. Be wary of that. There we go, 281 on Nico Vance and Berto there. Now for this account, the only main struggle is lack of pros, lack of statics. But again, that's mainly because I haven't been on the account too much, mainly on stream where I'm on it. Well, I'm on it the most anyway. I don't really do too much off camera. Mainly daily plays and stuff, just in case I get any excess fodder or XP, anything like that. Always good to get the old XP. 300k on that on the Bertos and on the Angels and the Santoses. Because we do get a card from this, and it'll be a level 100 fully matched card. Just no variant, which is fine. And now it is LA Knight, and this is where we start getting more pros. Now, and also leveled up support. No, tell lie, we're not getting leveled up supports, we're just getting pros. But now it's level 105 pros. So this is where you really have to be careful now. Which I don't think we got for Rook, which is brand card. Which I don't think with my current cards I can't really do much. Nope, definitely not. So I will work on this account more when I've done the campaign for Batista predominantly. On the main account. But right now, not definitely not right now anyway. So let's do our boom games. So, well, we do get a lot. We're getting fodder. Oh Jesus, more fodder. Oh wow. So here's our deck in the minute. It's a lot of negatives, but we do get some positives as well, trying to build our points up. I think what we'll do is we'll do just 5 more bouts of this, and then we will call it a video there for this one. But do let me know, did you enjoy the sort of looking at campaign or not? And what do you want to see from Master Glory? Do you want to see perhaps some Super Showdown, some more events sort of things, like ranked events? Well, going for ranked cards per se. Although that's mainly on stream stuff, but if you do want to see it, do let me know and I will definitely look into it for the next episode. Because we are just getting points here, so just bear with. This bit does get quite boring. Ethan Page there, got Joe Hendry, which I don't think we've got anyone who else is attacking. Well, not in in them directions, but it's perfectly fine. What I might do off camera though is just to increase my forging materials, do rookie stages on Master Glory, and also the fixed price section off, and then we'll start working more on the pros sort of campaign, maybe a little bit off camera, but trying to do it on camera as well, just to show the matches off, show well how difficult the matches can be. Anyway, especially for this account at the minute that hasn't had too much sort of playtime put into it, but again, we're not like too far behind. We're still actually in a really good place. We just need to do more proing of cards mainly. That is our weakness. It's just pros, and that good stuff. Just going to try and get as many points as we can. Put Penta there. Okay, there is Punk, which is actually very helpful. Okay, trying to sort of force Punk to we've got the two Ethans. Got about them, and then we'll do Joe Hendry since he's higher. 10 credits, always helpful. Now now with this account, with ranked events, hopefully we can keep getting ranked event cards. They are very helpful, and also it's good for images and motivation as well to get the event cards on this account, especially the ranked ones anyway, especially doing 2 accounts at the same time, which I did with PCC. Main account also got AJ. This Master Glory account obviously got AJ, as you can see. So we did do really well to get AJ on both accounts anyway. They weren't the best ranks, so to speak, but we did do hefty amount, especially on stream anyway. If you were tuning in for them streams, some good streams. Well, I think they were anyway. We've actually earned more points for Battle Pass, which is good. Means we're getting more fodder. But yeah, we'll work on this account a lot more, especially with Boom. The Boom packs. Even if they do give fodder is fodder. We do actually have a thing to collect, which is a silver pack, which we could get an adventure card out of. Nope, we got a prize card though. It's a Kiritazawa. 50 credits as well, which is useful. And we are approaching that LA night. So just strategizing here, trying to just keep our wins. Just many rewards can, although could have gone badly. We'll use it for Rook. Okay, that's fine. No, it says I win, but now we've just got more points. Of course, again, trying to A, manipulate the AI, and B, just trying to get more points, more cards on the board as well. For points, milestones, stuff like that. Adventure cards, statics, whatever it may be. As we are getting closer and closer to that static rarity, which is always nice, really, when you hear new tier. Especially current tier now, anyway. And we'll just use really there, just increase some points. Though I think maybe with Joe may have got enough points anyway, but more points, but it is what it is. Got a lot of fodder there. Okay, continuing. Now we've just got one more bat and then we'll end off there. Oof. Nico Vance being the all clear. It's going to be one of these games Okay, I've got to be sort of careful here. Okay, there we go. Use Cena. Increase our space considerably more. We use Penta to block him off. And there we go, that's a good win. Then we actually, hopefully, should get as many points as we possibly can anyway. With the current setup. It's very unfortunate where the Grayson Wall is. Don't think we've got anything to attack. Well, we do, it's just not really going to do much to affect him. So we're just going to put Ethan in. And then the other Ethan in. Since it's going to get more points anyway than the Reho. Reho with the arrow. With the pluses. Get a gold pack for 2 Eon cards. Johnny Wrestling. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this Master Glory episode. So yeah, by the next episode we hopefully are moving more in campaign, getting more static cards, and then we are progressing slowly getting into static tier. We are only 1 level away actually, and we're just going to claim this free support. It's actually a ladder which is extremely useful, but well, it was useful anyway before we got to the free Christmas support. But yeah, anyway, so thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.